In a shocking turn of events, the family to former and late Republican President of Zambia, Mr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, who died in South Africa on the 5th of June 2025, has announced that his body would not be repatriated to Zambia as earlier announced during a joint press briefing between the family and the state. This was made known to the media through a press briefing by the family representative, Mr. Makebi Zulu.
Following a joint briefing between family and government, we came to an agreed position that the mortal remains of President Edgar Chagwa Lungu would be repatriated today, the 18th of June, 2025. It was agreed, among other things, that the body would at all times lay in state at the official residence of the deceased in Chifwema. It was further agreed that parties would jointly make decisions upon consultation. However, the family has noted with regret that there have been attempts to subvert the spirit of the agreement that the family and the government got into by engagement into the following on the part of the government. On the 16th of June 2025, a statement to the public was released by Road Development Agency stating that they would be carrying out repair works of the road from Crossroads 7 kilometers onwards. As the public may know, this is a road that leads to Chifwema, the official residence of the former president. It is also part of the program and agreement that at all times the body would be moving from Chifwema to Mulungushi Conference Center for purposes of body viewing, the state funeral, as well as the burial service on the 23rd. However, the notice from RDA put it across that the road would be under maintenance. When this was brought to our attention, we advised the Secretary to the Cabinet that we weren't comfortable with these works as they tended to go against the agreement that we had. When this was brought to their attention, the said works were suspended until further notice. However, on the 17th of June 2025, the Secretary to the Cabinet issued a statement restricting people from receiving or at least witnessing the arrival of the remains of the former president. This notice was issued without consultation with the family, and further, no opportunity whatsoever was given to the family to indicate whom they wished to invite, if at all the attendance was by invitation, nor were they given any chance to say anything as regards the said invitation. When the Secretary to the Cabinet was engaged, he only stated that there were security concerns, which concerns still have not been stated to the family. Following that statement, the next thing was that there was a program for the arrival of the body at Kenneth Kaunda International Airport. This program suggested that upon arrival at Kenneth Kaunda International Airport, the body would be taken to a designated place for a church service, and thereafter it would be received by President Hakainde Hichilema at the airport. This position was not an agreed position with the family, and the program was made without consultation with the family. When this matter was made known to the Secretary to the Cabinet, he stated that the same was released in error and was a draft, and as such should not have been released. Before long, yet another statement, which they termed a combined program, was released, which essentially contained the same, but further went to suggest that on Thursday, the 19th of June 2025, President Hakainde Hichilema would lead the body viewing at Mulungushi International Conference Center. This program as well was arrived at without consultation with the family. For this reason and many more, the family finds it very difficult to believe that the government will stick to their end of the agreement and have resolved, sadly so, that the mortal remains of President Edgar Chagwa Lungu will not return home today.
In a joint press briefing held on Saturday, 14th of June 2025, with government being represented by the Secretary to Cabinet, Mr. Patrick Kangwa, the two parties and other stakeholders announced that they had agreed to proceed with a state funeral tied to certain conditions.
In accordance with the family's wishes and the dignity befitting the service of the sixth president to our nation, a state funeral shall be held and shall be presided over by the President of the Republic of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, culminating in the former President's burial on Monday, 23rd June 2025. The President of the Republic of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, has officially extended the mourning period by 9 days from today, the 15th of June 2025, to the 23rd June of 2025, the date of burial.
As of this morning, as the country was eagerly waiting for the arrival of the body of the former late Republican president for a state funeral and a befitting send-off in South Africa, everything was set for the repatriation of the remains of the former Republican president.
And therefore, today his body will be repatriated from South Africa to Lusaka, Zambia, where it will arrive at around 2 in the afternoon, and therefore the preparations for burial will then commence. But as you pointed out, there were lots of negotiations and discussions between the family and the government of Zambia, including those people who were able to intervene. I'm just going to move out of shot to show you that this is the plane that will be carrying the body of the former Zambian President Edgar Lungu. And as you can see, preparations have started. We expect the body to arrive here at Lanseria in a minute from now, and all the procedures will be conducted.
With the announcement by the family of the delay regarding the repatriation of the remains of the former Republican president, Mr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, the complaints now lie amongst people that are earning a living through activities of entertainment in nature, as the national mourning has been extended for 9 more days. But as things stand, nobody knows whether the body will be coming anytime soon. And one wonders how long most of these people that are earning a living through activities of entertainment in nature are going to hold on. Okay, on a serious note, Mandin, it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. Think of the lives of the artists. Think of the lives of the musicians. Think of the lives of the people that own bars and taverns. Because people will not go to bar kwani chirimba sichirira na nyimbo zane wafunika kuliza. People are not having shows. Minimum lives ya artists are pa danger manje. When they die again, we'll be saying, they did not invest. Yet we are denying them an opportunity to make money. Everyone is making money right now. Politicians have continued to politicking. People that are going to offices are going to offices. Exams are being written. But artists have been told you cannot do any activities of entertainment in nature. Why? Because there's a national mourning. And the national mourning keeps on extending now with this confusion. Now, we don't know. We don't know. Honestly, we're being unfair. We are being unfair. Please, Richard, look at. On a serious note, yes, we appreciate it's a state funeral. But the politics is just too much now. It is just too much. Let's have a heart for the people. Ndiye jakuti parasti vantu venzombera chifundo, but now na chifundo chamba kuchoka. If we're not comfortable bringing the body here, let's ask, maybe we can bury elsewhere so that people's lives continue. Because what picture are we painting even to the international world? What are people saying about us? Tizi yambira napo pali muntu okufa. No, yeah, let's change this type of politics. It's being unfair now, and it's now irritating, for lack of a better term. It's irritating. At first, it was all cool, and we sympathized. Honestly, personally, I sympathized, but we're now affecting more people right now. People's businesses are at stake now because they can't do activities of entertainment in nature where they earn a living. Si bonse ma politician in Zambia, si bonse bamene basenza ku mabanki, si bonse basenza ku offices. Venango pakuti bapange chirimba chifunika chalira. Bafunika baenda pa stage ba perform. But we are inconveniencing such kind of people now. It's unfair. Let's just reach an amicable solution. Ngati vavuta to the state, me I'm begging, ngati vavuta. We have seen here, you have tried your best. You have tried. At this point, even those that don't like you have seen that you have done something. Ngati vavuta, please let's allow the family to just bury the late Republican president. Chichosema vokamba kamba. Because ngati mzachaira people will now start coming up with other stories. We don't want people to come up with that. That vavuta. Let's allow. I know it's not constitutional, but it is also, it's their